in this place of freedom from fear, there is a total acceptance of oneself, a total acknowledgement of I'm alone. Within my consciousness, I'm self-contained, and I don't want to change that, and I don't need to change that, and I don't need to do anything about that. That's what I am at my deepest core. And in that space, I accept myself totally, and I accept the present moment totally, and I accept whatever's happening totally. I trust this moment right now. In that, I can't control other people. Other people may hurt me. Other people may try to hurt me. And I have to accept that too. I have to accept the pain of being. I don't know whether you're religiously inclined, but two of the more popular stories of awakening, the Buddha and Jesus, well, they put Jesus on a cross and crucified him. The Buddha, there were 3 assassination attempts against the Buddha, and the final one made him so sick that he didn't really recover. Actually, the last one was food poisoning. I think I might have got that a bit wrong, but there were 3 assassination attempts on his life. Okay, so you're Christian. So within this awakening, if somebody like the Buddha or Jesus can't control, can't stop the attack, what chance do you have? What chance do I have? What chance does anyone have of trying to do that? So, we can't stop the pain, we can't stop other people. If somebody else has the intention of hurting us, all we can control is our own response to that situation, how we respond to it. I can't control how other people speak to me, what they say to me, what they think about me, what they do or don't do to me, or anything like that. So I've learned, and I must learn, to govern my consciousness in a way, right now, on a daily basis, that lives in that reality. And then I have no fear. Now I live without fear. Because I accept whatever is happening to me right now. I live there too. I live right now in this space as it's happening. And I don't leave it. And I don't engage with the psychology that tries to leave the present moment. And so I don't experience fear of the past, guilt, fear of the future, anxiety. And so I govern myself in that way. And all of the realizations that come within the path of awakening happen there too. So it simply boils down to living in the present moment, but not psychologically. We think we live in the present moment, but do we really? Are we very deeply aware right now of what is happening right now? You have to be looking at it. You have to be looking directly at what's happening right now. Otherwise, you're not living in the present moment. And I've said this before, the present moment doesn't end. So the second that you take your gaze off of the present moment, you've left it behind. You're now either living in the past or an idea of the future, a memory or an assumption. And a very powerful way to help myself learn to live in the present moment means I will accept whatever's going on. Given the nature of karma, and here's a little tip, given the nature of karma and the fact that karma is a reality, if I can govern myself very well in the present moment, my future's taken care of. That's my karma. If I become very present and loving and kind and compassionate and open-hearted and open-minded and, let's just say, a very good kind of human being, you know, Jesus's methods, yeah, his teaching, right? If I live that way now, my future's taken care of, because I am only generating sincere and good karma now. So I don't need to think about the future. I can trust in karma, which is my karma. That's me doing that. So I have a good enough control over myself, you know. I have self-control, good self-control. Which means, yes, I can rest, I can be present, and I can learn to live in the present and stay there, stay connected. So if you dedicate yourself to that objective, you will become conditioned. That means your brain, your psychology, your actions, your thoughts, all of that will become conditioned to stay present. And after a while, usually, you know, I don't know, a couple years, a good year or two of cultivating like this, and you will have a very, very solid foundation in presence. Once you have a very solid foundation in presence, you can start to build on top of that. This is where the law of attraction and manifestation comes into play. What do we want to do with our presence? We are deeply here right now together, and so together we can work on things, sharing this moment in presence together with real consciousness. I see you, I know you're here, and you see me and you hear me too. And do you want to work together? Why wouldn't we? You know, we're part of this together, and we work together in the present moment. And this is how our species evolves. This is where we need to go. Hand in hand, on the same page, the present moment, deeply. We are in this together, you and I. We always have been. Let's do a bit better, right? Let's put down some of this insanity that we've been playing around with up to now as a species. Let's come home together. But that's usually once people get quite well established in the presence and they conquer the fear of being present and the fear of letting go. But that's where you get to. Enlightenment is a shared experience. And this will be hard to understand, but to be able to share enlightenment means you have to be prepared to be deeply, deeply alone. Because it's the aloneness that we share. Try getting your head around that one.